Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind scrappywife.com, and today I have a new print and pray set to show you, and I'm super excited about it. This one is called Everyday Intention. It is by Shauna Klingerman, and it is a gorgeous set. I'm loving the colors, especially this kind of plum purple. It is so beautiful. And this is a set that Shauna created kind of for herself, and then we are all lucky enough to get to use it as well. She created it for her morning journaling time. So she kind of journals every morning, and she uses bits and pieces from her print and pray set as she journals. And this set is so beautiful. I love the wording she has: intention, heart notes, practice, brain dump, journaling, just things that I also have been using in my morning journaling at times. So I love the permission slips as well. There are also these beautiful boxes that work perfectly with her Word of the Year course that I am taking alongside her. So I will definitely link that below too. All of these will work beautifully with that. So you have all of these beautiful papers and cards, kind of a different feel because they're not all 3x4 cards, but I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking the smaller cards. And I also really like the little color swatches right there. Look at those beautiful tabs. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there's also these beautiful papers. So I've already cut mine out, you can tell, but there are beautiful papers that go along with this set as well. Now, I actually printed mine out on this beautiful paper. It's 32-pound bright white paper. I really like it. I will link it down below, but I also printed it out on vellum and have already trimmed it out, and I am loving the vellum pieces. I like layering them. I like putting them in my journal, and that is what I'm going to show you today. I have started a new practice for 2021, and that is morning creative journaling. So every morning I get up super early and I start by reading and studying my Bible. I do prayer journaling, and then I've added in creative journaling. And this is an Archer and Olive journal. I will link the company down below. These are also available from By the Well for God if you're interested in checking them out. So this is my Archer and Olive journal. It is a bullet journal for 2021. I still have to do my title page for January, but what I'm doing is sitting down each morning and kind of just mapping out my day. And I'm starting with an I am statement, and I'm including gratitude and intentions. And then I am working in my word of the year. This year, my word of the year is embrace. I am super excited about it, and I am loving this morning journaling time. But you can see I've already worked in some pieces from Shauna's set. I'm including just some stickers from Paper House, just little pieces here and there. And this has been so much fun. These are all from Shauna's set, a little bit of stamping in the background. You can see how nicely the vellum works on this paper. This would be also great to print on clear sticker paper. Just mixing and matching pieces, and I am loving kind of starting my day off with this. It's colorful, it's bright, and it sets my intentions and starts my heart in a place of gratitude, which I am loving. So I thought I would bring you guys along today, show you how I am setting this up each day, just so that you could check that out. This has been, I know we're only a few days into it, of course, but I have already just loved this extra time to get creative in the mornings before the kiddos are up, before we start the whirlwind of our day. So I will put you guys on fast forward. I will definitely link everything that I end up using down below, and I'll bring you guys with me for today. Let's go. All right, to start every day in my creative journaling, I generally will start with an I am statement. So I've been practicing my brush lettering, and I'll continue to practice it throughout the year. I'm not super worried on what it looks like. This is really just for me and for you guys for this particular video, but I take my time and just add in a statement. And that's kind of the basis for my journaling that day. So this Tuesday, I am writing, I am trying my best. It's always hard that first week after holiday break to get back in the swing of things. So I'm trying to give myself some grace, and I just want to remind myself that I am trying my very best. Once that is done, I will actually jump ahead and start adding a few of the larger decorative elements, because then I will be able to journal around them. I'm going to use this paper. I think it is so cute. I love, love, love it. And I'm just going to trim off a corner of it right here, and it's going to stick in the corner of my layout. Now, when I set up this journal, I set it up for the whole month. So I'll do a month at a time. And I used a few stamp sets. One is from the Paper Person shop. Those are those stamp sets that have the days of the week, and then that blank spot for me to add the date. And then I used a couple of different stamp sets from By the Well for God, one with a bunch of arrows and one that is an I am stamp set that I was able to use to stamp out the words I am on each day. Now I'm just layering pieces. There's not really any rhyme or reason, except that I kind of want to balance the color a little bit. I'm including this square that has verse of the day that I can journal in and write that in there. I have loved using the vellum pieces. I think they are so fun. I think printing them on clear sticker paper is also going to be a good idea. And I've already printed out a second set of this journaling set because I know I'm going to go through it. I have really, really enjoyed using it. I love the crown on there. Just some fun reminders, some little bits of color, some things just to kind of get you into a creative flow to start your day. No rules, no rhyme, no reason. Just put on pieces that you like. I like this piece that says brain dump. That's kind of where I'm going to put my intentions for the day. And then I'm just looking for a few little pieces. There's some little sketchy hearts that you can add in. A lot of people use this bullet journal style to allow themselves room to draw. So that's certainly another option. I just always love Shauna's artwork, and it really inspires me. So I like including it in my daily journaling. Once I get those little hearts down, then I will again pick up my Tombow lettering pen. This is, like I said, a Tombow lettering pen. I will link it below. It's my favorite one to use for brush lettering. And I'm just going to add the word gratitude. And because of this type of vellum that you can print on, I can just write directly over the top of it, which is awesome, just to add a little bit of extra lettering. So I will write gratitude right there so that below I can list gratitude. Each day I try to list at least 3 things. Sometimes I end up with a little bit more. And I try to be really specific. I don't want to do things that are too general, because certainly there are things like my family that I'm grateful for every day, but I try to be really specific so that during the day I am looking for these specific things that bring me little bits of joy and specific things that make me feel that gratitude, because I feel like that's a good practice to get into. Now I'm using my Archer and Olive pens. I picked these up from By the Well for God, and they are just wonderful. I think I have 3 different sets so far. My husband picked up one for me for Christmas as a surprise from By the Well for God, and I love them. I will be slowly but surely collecting all of them. They color in so well, and this paper in this Archer and Olive bullet journal is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see, so this, I have sped this up, but I'm using this acrylic pen to fill in this arrow, and you can see it actually covers up the stamping that's already there. You cannot see it at all. And I think that is just so cool. I just am in love with these pens, and so I have been pulling them out every morning while I've been doing my journaling. You certainly could do your lettering with them. They don't have that brush tip. It's a hard tip, so you'd have to do kind of a fake journaling and then come back like a faux calligraphy. So I do like using my journaling pen for that. Once I have most of my decorative elements in place, then I start filling in some of the journaling. So I'm going to start with my verse of the day, and this verse is from Deuteronomy. The verse says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged." Deuteronomy 31:8. So I'm going to add that verse in. It's a verse that I am working on memorizing and pondering throughout the day. And I'm just using some Papermate Flair pens and I am loving them. I got a big set for Christmas of a ton of different colors. And so I like writing in the different colors. It's something that I don't normally do in my other projects. So it's nice just to experiment. Like I said, this is all about getting creativity flowing in the mornings. Next up, I am going to work on my gratitude. So I will make a list over there. And again, I've left myself limited space. I try to list about 3 things every day. Sometimes they are really specific. Sometimes they are a little bit broader, but I think it's a really good practice for me to try to be specific. And also, I am trying my best not to repeat gratitude. And so I'm sure over the course of the year, there will be some elements that repeat. But again, I'm trying to look for specific points in my day that I am extremely grateful for. Now, I know a ton of you keep gratitude journals, and I would love to know, do you do your gratitude journal in the morning to start out your day, or do you do it at the end of the day to kind of wrap up that day? I've tried it both ways. I do really like the morning time because I feel like it gets my head in the right place to start the day. But I also just keep a regular evening journal. It's not super decorative, just a few stickers here and there. And gratitude does tend to come up in that one as well. All right, I am setting some intentions for the day, which include eating lunch with my daughter, having my work done by the time I pick up the boys from school, and then spending some time doing some Wild University projects. So just a few of my goals for the day. And then I just look to see if I have any blank space and what I might fill in those spots. So oftentimes I will reach for stickers. I have a whole mess of beautiful stickers from Paper House Productions that I have been loving using. In this case, I'm going to use one of Shauna's beautiful tabs right here, and I'm adding my word of the year, which is embrace. Again, I'm using one of the Archer and Olive acrylograph markers, and I will just go over it a couple of times, and then just for fun, I outline it in a really thin black line. So it might be hard to see here on the camera, but it does make it pop. It's a lot of fun to kind of go back and outline your hand lettering. So I definitely would say give it a try. One of my favorite YouTube people that does scrapbooking is Inky Quill, and she does a lot of that. Now just adding this little banner that says intentions, and this page is pretty much done. Like I said, I have really been enjoying this new morning practice of creative journaling. It has definitely kind of filled my heart with a little happiness to start the day. And this set from Shauna Klingerman, Everyday Intention, is just perfect. When I saw it, I definitely messaged Shauna and told her I was so in love with it. I was going to need it in all of the colors for all of the seasons. So if you're like me and you totally agree, then you should send Shauna a message as well so that she'll understand how much we love, love, love this beautiful set. I hope that you are just having a wonderfully happy new year, and I hope that you are enjoying all of your new habits that you might be working on just as much as I'm enjoying my morning journaling time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Just like always, I will list everything down below that I used with links. Heads up, those are affiliate links. They don't cost you any more, but they do go a long way to supporting this channel. So I appreciate when you're able to shop those. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.